Hello later dad consumers. I have a public service announcement, a news alert. I think we've been misled. We've been misled and told the wonders and joys of parenting. Don't get me wrong, I would never change it for the world. But at this stage, I've only just gotten out of bed after 6 days of probably the sickest I've ever been. And I've really seen how hard parenting can be. And we're the lucky ones. We're the ones with 2 parents working side by side as a beautiful team most of the time. But even when I've been at my sickest, I've had to fight off kids fighting each other. I've had to continually change pooey, wet nappies. I've had kids who have been arguing over iPads and gaming consoles while I've been suffering away in my bed. Tell you what guys, parenting is tough, and you don't really understand it until you're at your worst. And it probably tells me how important it is and how necessary it is that parents, but us dads and later dads, look after ourselves as well. But even in the darkest times, I must admit there is always a little bit of joy. A few nights ago when I was at my worst, my son, after fighting and screaming at me because he didn't want to go to bed, when things had settled down, he called from the darkness of his room and said, out of nowhere, without much prompting at all, "Dad, I love you." And that just made my day. And I suppose parenting, in particular for myself, I'm realising that even at the worst, there are those glimmers of hope, and we've got to hold on to them forever. We've got to hold on to them for as long as we can. I've also had another glimmer over the last 6 days that my youngest daughter has decided to toilet train herself. So there are little patches of joy in the immense suffering and hardship of being a parent. I would never change it. I would never try and go back in time, but I tell you what, parenting is hard. And no matter how many stories you're fed online or in movies about the wonders and joys of parenting, the reality is, even at your sickest, you're still fighting with your kids to get them to bed, to eat the meals that they need to eat, to go to the toilet, to dress themselves. And that's not even trying to get them to and from appointments and school. So I think I've done my bit there, later dad consumers. Listen, wherever you're doing it, whether you're 25 or 45, you're doing a wonderful job. Keep at it. Just be aware that parenting is tough. I'm struggling through it. I'm sure there are many others out there struggling through it as well. But just know that you're doing a great job, and just keep at it, one small step at a time, no matter how sick you feel and how guilty you feel for everything else that you've interrupted because you've been so sick.